Okay, this is Mike Matthews, the host of the longest-running self-produced daily podcast on planet Earth by a guy named Mike. It is called Mike's Daily Podcast. It's FF episode 3019, and we have a very special guest stopping by on this podcast. So what I would do is listen to the rest of it. And it's about to start now, which is an added joy about this podcast is that I open a door for you and you go into Café Anyway. It's not that if you want to or not, you just do. It's wonderful. Let me get it for you. Here we go. Café Anyway. Welcome to Café Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
3019. It is Mike Matthews, 3019. It's Café Anyway, somewhere in Podcastro Valley, the last place on earth. Mike's Daily Podcast. Here's something that's never happened to me before in my entire life. I have always been told to buy brown rice because it is better for you. But guess here's something what you didn't know. And that is, Mike sings really cute lyrics, doesn't he? But Mike's Daily Podcast. What happened was I go to see the brown rice and it is, Mike's. It's got bugs in it. Daily Today Podcast. Yeah. Little black bugs in there and you can't really get them out because they're about the same size as the rice. And I got it from Costco and they have a really good return policy. Hopefully that all goes well. And that's so funny because all week I've been reading from the Costco connection about what they say about resilience and all that. And there's a little resilience for you when you got to fight the bugs. Rare! I'm at Café Anyway, somewhere in Podcastro Valley. The last place on earth in the land of Ameritopica. Just thought I'd shout that out for no particular reason. Hey, I didn't really watch the Grammy Awards, but it's interesting to note that this year was the 67th. There have been 67 Grammy Awards, and if you go back in time to 67 years ago, the music was a lot different. That was about 10 years before I was born, and back in then, the 50s? So, yes, a whole other time period where brown rice didn't even exist. Hello, lovely lady friend.
Hello.
Yes. Remember, this is an audio podcast and you have to talk in order for people to know you're there.
I can't just wave my hands.
You can't just wave your hands and you got to get close to a microphone for them to hear you. Because right now there's a lot of sound and such.
Oh.
Okay.
And there's Rocky.
And Rocky's over there.
Here's today's podcast picture.
And here's today's podcast picture, too. I'll show you what the podcast picture is. It's probably going to be from our trip, lovely lady friend.
We took a ton of pictures.
Yes. Here, watch. See, I turned the volume on and you got a microphone.
Oh.
Do you need headphones?
A microphone.
Do you want headphones?
No.
Oh, okay. You can just discard those.
Yes.
Lovely lady friend, you just got back from a walk.
I did.
Look at this cute picture of us. Oh, the late great Basil the Boxer is saying, hey, get away from that cat. He's insane. He doesn't approve.
Oh, he's like that chimp that we saw on the Dave Letterman show.
Oh, yeah.
He just needs a diaper.
David Letterman has his own YouTube feed. Go to it because the one that he just released either today, yesterday, or the day before, it featured Jack Hanna. And Jack Hanna brings on the stage a Shiba Inu dog being walked by a little chimp.
Yeah.
Little chimp. And the two are getting them. They're playing. And Dave at one point, there goes Rocky clawing at the furniture here at Café Anyway. And at one point, Dave is like, you two need to settle down. You need a timeout. Lovely lady friend, look at the wonderful pictures from that cool brewery one.
Oh, is that Tups or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They had that artificial snow machine.
Oh, they had Snope. Snope.
What is Snope?
Soap and snow.
Oh, Snoop. I hadn't heard of that.
Isn't that interesting?
Wow, this is interesting.
Well, lovely lady friend, I was telling the story about the little weird black bugs in the brown rice.
Did you see them?
Yes.
Oh, it grossed me out, love. I was so excited. I was going to make some brown rice. And just as I'm about, I put turmeric in there and some other little
you had already put
seasonings.
Stuff in it.
Yeah, and so I started to mix it, and that's when I see all of these little black buds coming up. I'm like, what's that? And I take a closer look.
What's that?
And I see these little things have legs. And they're just floating on top. I was so effing grossed out.
You're such a creative soul.
All right.
Yeah.
And by effing, you mean freaking.
Yes.
Flabbergasted. Wow.
Exactly.
Well, and then I found this weird thing that we have. It's like a mesh. And our friend Sagar, he's Malaysian, and he has one of those because I think he puts his rice and he washes it off. So I tried with that to wash out.
Yeah, and did you see all the little bugs?
I tried to wash out the bugs.
No.
And it didn't work. So I just got to take it to Costco and get it returned.
Return that.
Here you have a picture of Mohammed bin Salman on your screen.
What screen? What are you talking about? This is an audio podcast. I don't have a screen in front of me, just a speaker. What screen? Are you Andrew Dice Clay?
Oh, yeah.
That's with all your cussing. Well, so I'll return it, and we can just say no thank you to your rice, Costco.
Yes.
See? Let's see. So did you know that Beyonce is the most nominated and most awarded artist in Grammy history? Queen Bey, right? Queen Bey. Bey. As in Beyonce. Right? Is that how it's... You got to educate me here because I'm a dummy.
Love. No.
Cowboy Carter... As you know, that has some reference to her Texas roots.
That's right. Her new album was kind of country.
Right?
An homage.
Right. Yeah. You should put these on because you're missing sound effects.
And Carter, that's her married name.
Ah, right. Okay.
Jay-Z.
Free advertising from... Yeah, Jay-Z's her husband.
And his last name is Carter.
And it got Best Country Album at the Grammys.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
She was snubbed at the Country Music Awards.
Of course. They never... Anything out of the ordinary, they never embrace. I know that as that I was working in country music for well over a decade. As we go outside a Café Anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in Podcaster Valley, the last place on earth in the land of Meritopka, where there's no more brown rice. Free advertising from her win of the Grammys. She doesn't really need it. But the timing is amazing. The album had actually fallen off the Billboard 100 and it suddenly shot back up again.
Nice.
She's doing 22 dates in 8 cities. And actually, the sales are already started on the Valentine's Day. Her last tour earned $579 million.
Holy cow.
It was called Beyonce's...
It's pretty interesting.
Renaissance. See, she said it was pretty interesting. It was called the Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour. And her first movie role? Austin Powers,
right?
Powers 3.
Yes,
Gold member.
I remember that.
Are you kicking me or the cat's kicking me?
The cat is.
Outside a Café Anyway. So 2.7 million fans attended across 56 dates in 39 cities. That was the last tour. Oh, Taylor Swift went home with nothing.
Really?
Not even with chowder. She went home with nothing.
Wow. That's surprising. She's normally a darling. A Grammy darling.
And Trevor Noah made frequent pleas to donate to the fire victims throughout the broadcast, and it raised $7 million.
Nice.
Did you know, now I'm just going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. Did you know, and I found this out from our friend Russ, Red Cat Russ, that last night I think it was last night, because Russ doesn't watch anything online.
And the Oscar goes to...
Not even the Oscars, which is coming up, which we watched a funny thing about.
Okay, what did he say?
Get to the point. So his wife is kind of like Sylvia.
What do you mean?
About how, she leans politically. And so she watches the Daily Show so she can get her appropriate ire up. And apparently Jon Stewart gets all mad at one point on the show. And he's holding a coffee cup and he smashes it. Oh my gosh. Seriously. You cussed on her.
Is a dish best served cold. You think about that.
You cussed on her show.
I did. I'm sorry. It just came out.
Oh my gosh, you got Tourette's.
It just came out.
Now, I know you're in the psychology field. I said a Tourette's reference.
Yes.
Was that insensitive?
It was insensitive, my love.
Oh.
And inaccurate.
Really? How is it inaccurate?
Because I do not have Tourette's.
I stand corrected, everyone. See, actually, I'm sitting. But.
It's a slight problem with impulse control, especially as the night goes on. But that's not the same as Tourette's.
Got it. Okay, we got to remember that this show is not just on the internet anymore. It's running on a radio station. So you cannot cuss on the air. FCC regulations.
I don't want to offend delicate ears.
I don't want to upset
All right.
Matthew McConaughey or Barry
right.
Funkhauser. So please play by the rules.
Okay, Barry.
When you're on my show.
I will. I promise.
The Barry Show. That was a great Peter Gabriel album.
The Barry Show?
Or as a song. Yeah, as a song, which probably you can hear on that camera radio station that I'm on. Okay, what were you talking about? You got me all distracted. Oh, so he smashed the cup, right. Jon Stewart, and his hand was bandaged, I guess, for the rest of the show.
Wow, because he burned himself?
No, he bashed the cup, and it broke and cut him.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeesh.
That's okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Oh, sugar snaps.
Mike, you want to join in on this conversation?
It's the Carls. The Carls want to know if I want to join in on the conversation. Oh. All right, look who's here. Other than you, lovely lady friend.
And Rocky.
Hello, Madame Rootabega. I want you to do a video today. Oh. I'm trying to keep up with Sylvia with all the videos she does. But she never is on camera.
Just her hands.
But I am, so... I press this button, and then I go live, and then I turn the sound enhancement on so that people can hear. Otherwise, all that background noise that people, because they sound like they're way over here because they don't know where the microphone is. They need to put little arrows right where the microphone is so people point their mouths to it. Otherwise, we can't tell. But
live and loco.
We're a little loco today and live.
Yes.
Okay. But here, so it's Madame Rootabega. Hello, Madame Masu. Yes, honors. That's a very interesting. Ooh, Madame Rootabega, do you like it when people are far away from the microphone and you can't hear them when they're on a YouTube video and or a podcast? Yes. Do you love it, that echoey sound, like the reverb and all that? That kind of sounds like this. Yes. Do you love it when I sing really loud and go, hey, Mom, do you like it? No. Okay. There's that one Led Zeppelin song. It down the cloud and the sound of a. Did you ever go to a laserium? I went to the laserium at the Griffith Park Observatory. That was insane.
Is that like a laser show?
Exactly.
No, I don't think I've been to a laserium. Well, I went to a what's the far side of the moon?
Pink
Dark
Floyd.
Side of the. I went to a Pink Floyd. I think it was a laser show at the planetarium.
Yes. Which one?
In Oakland.
Oh, at the Chabot Science Space and Science Center.
And they had a pretty cool show. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was a laser show.
Oh, well, then that's what
to the soundtrack of The Dark Side of the Moon.
And they have I think it's kind of like a IMAX.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Well, no, it wasn't an IMAX. It was like a planetarium show. You remember like when we went to the Griffith Park thing and we all fell asleep?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Because the guy talks with a really soothing voice.
It was so soothing and relaxing. There was nice music.
The year is 1822, and Galileo is
and there's like
dialing up a phone.
Crackling fire sound.
Which sounds exactly like this.
No. That's harsh.
It's a modem sound.
Ugh.
You didn't like that sound?
AOL?
Yeah.
No.
It's better than SO. Anyway. What? Look who else is here. Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant. And this is Bison Bentley. Mike, we hear that there is cussing allowed on this show now. Yeah, cussing, Tourette's. Do you know that? No, stop. In fact, I say emphatic.
No, 1,000 times no.
There, does that get through to you? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Do you know that?
No.
One more time?
No.
Okay. Lovely lady friend, that was one of the first presents you ever gave to me.
It was that? Yeah, I think I got that for you. It was like a work gift.
If you get offended, that's the way the cookie crumbles, said one of the Smothers Brothers.
Too bad.
Lovely lady friend, I guess we're going to go hungry because the rice is failed.
I'm devastated.
And I guess we have a name for the show today. It's called Rice. Not bugs, but rice. Okay. Eggs are $10 for a dozen? No.
What?
No. I ain't buying it. No more eggs left.
Well, we need to go back to Texas to get our eggs.
Some people were they cheaper there?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting observations about Texas. I did not know that.
They were cheaper.
Because we have laws here in California, they have to be free range. It is what I was told. Some people want to buy chickens with one company citing a 50% increase in sales every week. Turkey eggs. What? Turkey's eggs, not to be confused with turkey eggs, could help the U.S. solve its ongoing egg shortage. The country, Turkey, will export a record 420 million eggs to the U.S. this year. Try not to let the high cost ruffle your feathers, says Rob Black. And I produce his podcast. He's heard on AM 1220 KDOW weekday mornings. And he's on Cron Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. Love, I think we need to do a little theater and our little presentation of buying eggs. Here we go.
Okay.
Mike's Daily Podcast Master Pod Theater.
Master Pod Theater.
Hey, lovely lady friend. I sure would like to eat some eggs.
Oh, me too.
Well, look at this. There are some eggs, but they cost $7,000 an egg.
No! Smash!
Hulk smash. Wait, let's see if I can find a smash effect. Let's see.
Fair and unbalanced.
No, I just had a fair and unbalanced thing instead. Smash. All right. Thank you, lovely lady friend. If anybody would like to call in and tell me what they think about anything we covered today, here's the phone number.
Call Mike at the Café Anyway hotline. Area code 510-228-4640.
Will you shut ups? Liberty Nation Freedom Foam for All.
And with all things having to do with Mike's Daily Podcast, we go to the mainframe and hear from A-Frame. Thank you for listening. Thank you, lovely lady friend, for being here and cussing on my show.
You're welcome.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com.
Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye.